Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am talking about Etsy, more specifically artists who I buy PDF coloring pages from on Etsy. So I prefer PDFs just because I have a preference for papers. So I don't like to buy the books because they don't always have the paper I like. Now, I do print with a Brother LaserJet printer. It's really important to note that before we get into this. LaserJet will not bleed with alcohol markers, water, etc., while an inkjet can. So just keep that in mind. My printer that I specifically have is no longer being made, so one day when I have to replace it, I'm going to cry, but I will just get another laser. Okay, so these are in no particular order, but these are the artists that I buy from the most frequently on Etsy. I will leave links to their shops below, and let's get started. So one that unfortunately doesn't have a tab yet but needs one is Rada Prince, and she usually sells hers in these cute little 3-packs, and they'll be themed. Like this was like a girl one. These were like undersea houses. Really cute artwork. And I have printed them on my colored pencil paper, although I now kind of wish I had printed some of them on marker. But a very talented artist. Highly recommend checking her out. She does have some cute portraits. But yeah, I love her artwork. And she's a little newer to me. Okay. All of my PDFs, by the way, are stored in these 1-inch binders. What I do is I have these separators with pockets on each side, and that's where I keep the uncolored ones for that artist, and then in the protected covers are the ones that are colored. So another one I like to buy from is Kundank's Art. I have a whip from last Christmas. But here, I'm sure I need some finished ones so you can kind of get an idea of her artwork. And I have like these ones here. And then yeah, I have a whole mess in here to go through. And I'm not going to like show you every single image I've ever purchased. We'd be here till next year. But sometimes I print on Tantone, sometimes I print on my white paper, just depends. All right, the next one is Mariola Budek. I absolutely love her. She is one of my favorites. Basically, if she releases something, I buy it. She's like what I call an auto buy. So I buy her stuff. I have quite a few of her portraits hung up on the wall here in my art studio. But yeah, absolutely stunning artwork. She's so talented. Then I have tons that I need to color in. In fact, she has 2 sleeves dedicated to printed out pages. All right. Next we have Lou Art Dreams. So this artist is newer to me as well. Style is really unique. It's more sketchy, but I really like it. I know I've completed some. I think I was waiting because I'm going to get bigger binders, but see, this is kind of her style. Then another one I buy from regularly is Strawberry ID. I'll show you a couple of hers. But I mean, she has portraits, really cute stuff. I just need to color in them more. I think I have a couple over here too, it looks like. Yep, so that's another Strawberry ID. And then I also buy Hannah Lynn on her Etsy, or I'll go and purchase them from her actual website. You can buy the full books on her website, whereas you can snag some single pages on her Etsy. All right, next binder. Whew. These things are heavy. I'm trying to get more binders because I've got too many. Okay, this artist I don't actually buy from anymore. This artist I don't either, so I'm not going to mention that one. Okay, Yana Prosperina. I buy her singles, but I am now converting all of my books too. So I have a bunch of Amazon printed books, but it's on Amazon CreateSpace paper. So I am taking all of the ones that I have physical books for, and I am buying the PDF version so that I can print it on paper I like, because she is one of my favorite artists. She's another one I would auto buy from. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that with hers. And if I print out the full book for any artist, I bind it differently. I'm just giving you an idea of some of the loose pages. Okay, another artist I really love, but she's not on Etsy anymore, is Rain. And that is because of the whole Ukraine-Russia thing. So it's a bummer. Look how thick this thing is of her pages, though. I mean, I have bought Grazia Salvo before, but it's not one of my favorites, so that's why I'm not stopping. Okay, next is Molly Harrison. I love buying hers as well, similar. I'm replacing any books I have of hers that are printed on the Amazon CreateSpace paper and just buying the PDF version. So I have just a few that I've colored, but I have quite a few that I've printed. You can get her dark grayscale, but you can also get line art, so she's fun. Mystic Art Mirrors is another one I buy, but I buy her full PDF books. Now, they are still pretty pricey, I will admit, when you compare to like Hannah Lynn and Yana Prosperina's full ebooks, but it's just what it is. But like, for example, for some reason I didn't bind this book separately, so I have a bunch of it in here. But yeah, I usually get her singles and then I'll buy her books. Okay. Now, last binder. This one isn't necessarily a favorite, it's just one I'm trying out. So I'm trying to stick to like my favorites or the ones I go to the most. Lana Green is one that I buy from all the time. Now I have a bunch of completed pages. I just haven't gotten around to putting the ones that I've completed into protective sleeves. It's a lot of work. Micah Delina is another one I've been buying on her Etsy. I love her artwork. The grayscale is so nice. It's not really hard like to cover up. But look at these images. I did these two on marker paper because for some reason I just wanted to do markers. All right. Another one is Rena. Now on Etsy, she's called Coloring Books 2020, I think. I've done quite a few of hers. I don't have any finished ones bound yet, but she isn't making them as often as she used to. Incredibly talented. Love her stuff though. She's one that if she does come out with something new, I buy it. Okay. Now, Daria draws on Etsy. It's Colorin' Chicks, and she's also known as Daria Sakasoy. I don't have as many. She used to be a favorite on Etsy, but now because she prints the books, it is Amazon printed, but nicer paper. I just wait for her book to come out because I know it'll have all the PDFs. So that's why I don't have as many, but her style is really fun and unique. So sometimes she'll have like, you know, these women that are more realistic, and then she'll have like more cutesy characters, like that cutesy one. Let me see if I don't have one of the extra cutesy ones in here. Oh, there we go, like that kind of cutesy. So she has two different styles, but I love her artwork. It's just I don't buy on her Etsy as much anymore because I know a printed book on good paper is coming out. That's the same thing with Christine Caron. So I still have a bunch of PDFs here, but I don't buy them as much anymore because I know they're going to come in a book. However, these are the ones I've gotten before and still want to color in. But yeah, it's just like, you know, the book will come. It'll be a few months out, but and that is, oh wait, no, I have one more that I order from pretty frequently, and that is Nino Kurtz. So I need to color these ones. Like, these are just so pretty. You notice the face is quite similar, right? See? And I don't know if it's just like one face that's being modeled after, like for inspiration, but I have noticed quite a few have the same facial structure, but I do buy this Etsy store, though. It doesn't always have a lot to choose from, as opposed to like Mariola VanDyke, Lana Green, and stuff like that. So if I had to pick my top, let's say top 5 that I buy from Etsy as of now, and not, you know, waiting for books to come out, I would have to say Mariola VanDyke is my first. Second would be Lana Green, because I do buy hers, I mean, all the time. Look at, see, that's a Lana Green right there. Third, I would have to say, oh gosh. Third, I would have to say is probably Yana Prosperina, because I do love her work, and I love the grayscale she's starting to come out with. And then, like I said, I'm converting everything over. Fourth is Kundank's art. She hasn't been creating as many pages as of late, so it's kind of a bummer. She used to be up in my top 3. And then I would have to say fifth right now is Micah Jelena. I have a few of her books too, like her cute girls and whatnot. But so yeah, those would be like my top 5. And like I said, I have those ones that are auto buy. I mean, if Lana Green comes out with a new one, I'm gonna buy it. Mariola, gonna buy it. Kundank's art, gonna buy it. But these other ones now that have printed versions that come on a little bit better paper, yeah, they've dropped off my list of what I buy frequently, but not. I still love those artists. So I'd love to hear who your favorite artists are from Etsy. Leave that in the comments below. If any of my favorites are your favorites. I would love to know, like, what's your top one? You know, which one do you just like absolutely adore and wish you could buy every single one of? And yeah, that is my favorite places to go on Etsy for adult coloring pages. Most of them are portraits, not gonna lie. That is my thing now, which is funny because about 2 years ago I hated them. But it is what it is. So until next time, everyone, take care. Bye now.